Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC, coming to you live from the Chief Theater. Thank you for waking up, getting up, and hanging out with us. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. And if you have any thoughts, comments, post, shares, you can shoot us a note, hellosteamboatshow@gmail.com, or post up something live right away. Rock is monitoring. She'll give me the feedback. I got some great people in the house today. I got Ryan and Sophie Dingle, so if the Dingle in-laws and family and crew are watching, good morning. Thanks for getting them up early. Ryan was up at dark 30 apparently, so we'll talk to him about that. We got Liz Mussett coming in from Golden Leaf, giving us a little history and information about CBD and anxiety. That is something that's helping people out, and we're going to give you a little more information about that. Hoping to grab a little music later in the show as well. I'll surprise you because I'm not even sure who's going to make it, so maybe we'll get an all-star trio or something, but stick around and we'll let you know what's coming up. Weather-wise, it looks a little cloudy out right now, but I keep seeing 73 and sunny. So I'm nervous. Rock's giving me the yeah, go with that. So let's say 73 and sunny, low of 40 this evening. Friday I got 69, low 70s, mostly sunny with a low of 42. Saturday again is the one I'm really concerned about because of cornhole. Dingle team, are you playing cornhole this weekend?
Not that we know of.
They're saying no, but we'll try and talk them into it. That's the cornhole tournament's going on at the tennis center, rain or shine, and I'm getting here partly sunny with potential thunderstorms. 60s and maybe some thunderstorms. So regardless, if that happens, if it looks gray and the weather may affect the bag toss, we'll move it inside the facility and we'll keep throwing bags. Sunday you got 71, mostly cloudy with a low 40. So again, try and enjoy it if you can, and keep an eye out for that weather. Sports-wise, if you guys caught it last night, Houston pulled it off, got a nice little big win. I think D'Antoni maybe was watching our show and got motivated because we weren't pulling for him. Houston put it on Golden State, 127-105, and that series is tied 1-1. I'm really glad we got Team Dingle in the building because I can ask him about Las Vegas being up 2-1 over Winnipeg, 4-2 win yesterday. And Vegas looks good. I'm really curious to see what he may have to say about that as well. What else is going on? In my little rant here, I saw some news. If you guys noticed, check it out. There's a 25-year-old gentleman who, I don't like it, took advantage of people's misfortune dealing with Hurricane Harvey, and he said he was a freshman who was a survivor of Hurricane Harvey and decided to register as a freshman at a nearby high school in Texas. He was playing pretty well. He made the basketball team as a 25-year-old, beating up on kids apparently, and was doing well enough that he actually made the Scouts freshman prospect list of top 25 freshmen to keep an eye on. But then his little plot was busted because he tried to start dating a freshman. Not good. Not good, young man, a.k.a. old man, because he's 25 in high school. Not a good move. But he got caught, and he's going to be victim to a bunch of crimes and charges. So that's unfortunate. I don't know if it got him where he really wanted to be. Happenings, I got some happenings for you. We can look at these real quick. Check it out. I know Rock, she's handling the bylines for the Steamboat Pilot today, and look at that, she's on the cover doing her work as well. Behind the byline, highlighting those incredible individuals at the Pilot, telling you stories and giving you information and taking photos and keeping you abreast of local information. Let me see real quick. I got birding by cart at the Haymaker Golf Course. So you can join Yampatika and Yampa Valley Birding Club to search for birds at Haymaker. That is not what I want to do at Haymaker, but those bird enthusiasts can do that. Utilize golf carts to travel around, free for members, $10 for non-members. To register, 970-871-9151 or email info@yampatika.org to go watch birds on the golf course. I'd rather make birdies on the golf course. Make par, not war. Anything like that. Master Gardener's office hours at Routt County Ag Extension Office are from 10 to 1. The CSU Master Gardeners of Routt County are available for answering questions related to gardening during weekly hours. Feel free to call 870-5241 or email that's a great one, CSUMG program at co.route.co.us. Man, just call them, 870-5241. Baby Story Time in Hayden Public Library is from at 10:30 a.m., geared for newborns to age 2. So moms, dads, and caregivers are welcome. Story Stretchers from 10:30 to 11 at the Bud Warner Memorial Library. This is a free weekly program for kids ages 3 to 5 with a parent. Features a popular picture book combined with yoga and movement activities. I think that's great for the kids. I like my yoga as well. YPN community presentation, board member responsibilities. Citizens Hall, noon to 1, Steamboat Springs Young Professionals Network. Members are invited. And you can listen to see a presentation from Mark Anderson with the Yampa Valley Community Foundation. That'll be at 10th Street, and lunch will be provided. Bud Warner Genealogy Writers Group at the library. That's from 1 to 3. Everyone is welcome to attend and be inspired to write family history or stories. A gift to the next generation to pass on to families, and tales and pictures and adventures. Steamboat Writers Group is at the depot from noon to 2. Writers meet weekly for helpful critique and discussions of their work. And we've got Grounded, Bud Warner Memorial Library as well, and the Yampa Valley Sustainability Council present The Dirt on Public Lands. That's an evening of multimedia storytelling to honor Colorado public lands. That's a lot going on, all right? Coming up on the weekend. Pick up your Steamboat Pilot today to check out the happenings and what's going on. And we'll try and figure out what you want to do this weekend. There's another thing coming up for you. June 9th. We're back. I'm black. We're back. It's the Super Fun Show, people. Yeah, you see it. Iconic fun. I'm not giving anything away, but there's some good stuff. Let's just say that. We got some cabaret people from that crew coming in. We'll have some clowns. We'll have a little improv. We'll probably have some dancers. That could be Jasmine and Meg Southcott. Yours truly with a new super fun rap. That's exciting. And we got some new things for you. So if you're interested, get online, give a call, get to all that if you want. I bet we can help you out. But here's the deal. There are no tickets. All right? It's donations, because we donate to a charity. Each show, our crew and cast, we come up and we figure out something to donate to. As you can see, I think this one says it, maybe not. I think it's a New Day for Hope, or a House for Hope. And we'll make sure, I think Chris Quadopian has something to do with that as well. New time, that's right, 7:30. We've had some inquiries. Could you start earlier, maybe start later, because sometimes there's that first Friday art walk. All right, 7:30, that's the start time. So the doors in the bar will open probably around 7. So you can get in, get comfortable, grab a good seat. And if you're interested in being a sponsor, try and reach out to Todd Danielson and he can set you up. We're pretty excited. We've got a great list of sponsors back, as you can see. And it should be a good time. I know we're going to try to get Mr. McCrite up on stage as well, do a little dancing, but who knows. Should be a good time. I'm excited. Could be a great show. I'm hoping to win another Tony Award. Thank you guys for being up and sticking around. Hope you have a great Thursday as well, and we'll come back with a little dingle news. Stick around. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday morning with us. As promised, Team Dingle in the building. Welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Do you want to say hi to Mom and let her know what we're doing? Is she watching?
I don't think she knows how to get on Facebook.
Well, when you figured out, if you watch later, look, we sat boy girl as well. Thought you would be happy about that. And Sophie did her hair.
Not.
So hey, welcome home. I reached out because I saw you hiking, and I was like, he's home. He's home. You're home.
We're home. We're home for good and ecstatic about it.
Yeah.
We were ready to not be hiking in gray, rainy weather.
Now let's give people the history, because I asked you earlier. Okay, you grew up in Steamboat. What? Day after sixth grade, you moved here.
Yep. Yeah.
And are still will be a hockey phenom in my eyes and most people. You can accept it. You can take that humbly, right? Just take it.
Well, I was nodding because I that's my passion.
Yeah.
And will always be my passion.
You excelled. You took off. Tell the people in a nutshell, real quick, where you went.
So.
And start with DU, please, because there was some cool. There was a cool goal, the thing that happened in DU that we always like to talk about.
It was so you know what, I don't like to pass my time here, because my time here was incredible. I think that it was huge in my development, and that's another reason why I like working with the local kids here, kind of showing them a path that there's a way to excel in hockey.
Yes.
Growing up in a ski town. So I played here, and then kind of progressively went from step to step, age group to age group, and level to level.
Yep.
Played junior hockey in the USHL for 3 seasons, and then went to the NCAA, won a national championship with University of Denver, and played there for 3 years, and then the next step was professional hockey. And
now, before we go on, with DU, were you part of 2 title teams?
Wow.
And now here's the thing, because I remember, it always sticks in my head. You said, I feel like you said you didn't feel like you contributed to one of the titles.
Well, I mean, you're right. I wasn't on the team for
Okay.
one of them, so
Okay.
I had nothing to do with that
All right.
national championship. But it was, yes, you're right. Being committed to a team, to a college, and them winning the national championship before you, you feel like there's so much expectation when you come in, or that you've missed a potential national championship.
Right.
And to come in and win it, and I did contribute in the second one.
Yes.
Started that game, played on the second line. With my center was Paul Stasny, who's currently in the NHL playoffs right now, and clearly he went to bigger and better things.
Level.
But he, we were freshmen together and had a great run there. But it was an interesting thing coming into a university that had just won the national championship, and you feel that you want to have that.
Yeah.
And there was almost kind of a secret that the upperclassmen had that I wanted to be a part of.
Sure.
And to be able to snatch a little bit of that glory was awesome.
Yes. Now, did the coach, I feel like they had a high expectations for you.
Yeah.
Did they verbalize that to you?
We were just talking about how there was an interview, or sorry, there was a newspaper article about the incoming freshmen my freshman year, and I was left off of that list of contributing players.
Really?
Or freshmen that were going to contribute.
Okay.
And I remember Gwozdecki pulled me aside, and we had a long talk and how much he did not feel that way, and he had no idea
Gotcha.
how that came about. And he wanted me to be in the lineup every single night my freshman year and contribute every single night. And I felt that was such an important part in my development and contributing my freshman year. Now, I didn't have the points that I had my sophomore and junior seasons my freshman year, but I was top penalty killing unit.
Right.
I was out there in crunch time situations, and it was awesome. It was really cool.
And your other half here, now as you went and started traveling around, Sophie here was writing about these incredible experiences from a whole nother perspective. And I've always felt like you brought in the moms and the wives and the girlfriends and maybe even the fans of the other side of the guy not with the stick on the ice.
Right.
Can you share a little bit about that, what you did?
Well, I started writing for the paper when we were in Italy.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any kids then. So, I don't know, my articles were funny and
They were awesome.
whatever. And then we had kids. It probably got a little boring.
As a parent, they shifted and we shifted right with
Some
you.
typos
We were
there.
like, oh, I remember. Oh, I know exactly how she's feeling. I
Yeah, I
understand that.
started writing more about traveling with kids
Yeah.
or life abroad with kids. So, yeah, there was kind of a big shift.
Yeah. Was it hard to do that, or was it easy? I mean, you're getting new experiences and sharing them with us.
It was hard.
Yeah.
Because we used to travel so much before we had kids, you know, when
Right.
Ryan had time off. And then when we had kids, I'm pretty big on schedules.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Which helps.
It helps them, yeah. It helps me. But it doesn't really help your
No.
interesting factor.
Steamboat time
Yeah.
messes with scheduling.
So it's like, I mean, we just weren't doing, you know, as many trips. We weren't
Right.
going on as many adventures.
Yeah.
And we were kind of like, okay,
Okay.
might be time for...
And so the calling home, are you looking at each other like, you want to go home? Do you want to go home?
We talked about it. It was a long discussion.
I bet.
Basically from November to, I would say January, maybe February, that it was pretty much the hot topic in whatever situation she and I were in.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm so happy about is that she and I were on the same page the same year. Because if
Yeah.
she wanted another year and I was done, or if I wanted another year and she was done, then it wouldn't have, obviously, huge tension in the
Sure.
relationship. And I'm so happy that we were hugely on the same page of,
Yeah.
you know, settling down long term here.
Yes.
So, and to have that location as well
Yeah.
was pretty special for me.
Now as well, so she mentioned Italy. Where else did you go? Tell people real quick.
We went to Scotland after Italy, so we were in Italy for 4 years.
Okay.
We went to Scotland for 2 years. Our oldest son was born there.
In Scotland.
Yep, and then we were in Coventry, England this past season.
Did you watch any soccer while you were there?
Oh, we went bucket
to
list. We went to a game. We did Brazil versus England.
You did?
Yeah.
First football match
Yes.
that we've ever been to. 0-0. 0-0. Still have yet to see a professional goal. So,
Sorry
still
about
waiting
that.
for that.
You appreciate the defense?
It was awesome. No, not at all. We loved Wembley.
Oh,
It was
Wembley.
cool to see. It was at Wembley, so
Yes.
that was really cool to see. It was a spectacle, and it was amazing.
Man.
I wouldn't say that I was a fan of what we saw
On the pitch.
It was a friendly, so obviously Brazil didn't bring out their
Yeah.
top guns. And
All right. Italy, Scotland, Coventry. Give me, what was your favorite? If you had to,
Out of those three.
out of those three.
I don't know how many people are going to see this. I
Not
don't
many.
want to offend anyone.
Not many. You won't offend
Okay,
me. But
Italy.
Italy. Why?
The food,
Yeah?
just the whole lifestyle. The place that we lived, Cortina, was so beautiful. I mean, it was similar to Steamboat.
Really?
Well, it's a ski resort.
Yeah. Same vibe the
No,
people
no,
have? No, okay.
no.
Just Italian
An
ski
Italian,
town. Or
yeah.
vibe.
An Italian.
Brian, how about you though as well?
For me, I'm going to do a more diplomatic answer. It was,
Oh, now you're making it really bad.
I view our European experience as a whole.
Sure.
And I love each place for what it
got
offered.
out of it.
I absolutely loved all 4 years in Italy.
Yeah.
Now, there's a reason why we left, and it was specifically for my job, and
Okay.
I was searching for a higher caliber of hockey,
Gotcha.
more fans,
Yeah.
and a little more professionalism.
Okay.
That being said, that time in my life, going there from the AHL, from the ECA,
Yeah.
from top levels in North America, I needed that kind of free-flowing
Sure.
job on the ice. And it was important to kind of revamp my love of the game.
Did you find the professionalism?
In
level?
In the UK league,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes?
Absolutely.
More fans?
Way more fans.
Really?
We were playing in some arenas, had 7,000 to 10,000 fans. Wow. Seat arena, sold out barns, and it was awesome, incredible. Now, that being said, I can't sit here and be like, oh, well, Italy was terrible, because
Right.
it was awesome. We loved the lifestyle, we loved the food, we loved going to the refugios, we loved traveling around mainland Europe and being able to we basically did everything in a 7-hour driving radius of Cortina, and that was incredible. But
Wow.
we had this other 3 years, which was great. The UK is very, very special
Yeah.
to visit. It gets a little long and
Okay.
dreary long term
Sure.
when you're there for a long term. And a little asterisk,
Yeah.
we lived there in probably the crummiest weather months.
Hiking in gray.
Yeah,
And you like your sunshine.
I do.
Yeah, I need it. I hear you.
Who doesn't?
You've got problems. Bring it home. What are you doing now for the kids while you're back?
I'm back for good.
Yeah.
And I am here as the assistant director of youth hockey in Steamboat. It's a passion of mine, and it was a perfect fit for me. And so I also have, in addition to that, I also have my camps that have been going on this is the 8th year.
Yeah, how do people get in touch if they don't know and they want to be part of the camps?
elitehockey.training.
Okay.
And, you can find all the information on there, and camps are coming up second 2 weeks of June.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to, add the old favorites are there, but then add some new twists every year.
You're going to see some new kids. You've
That's
seen what Carrie Shea and these boys have been doing with this hockey thing.
Fantastic,
Here, right?
and I'm so happy to be a part of it year round.
Good deal. You going to write for us a little more? Or what
I'm
do you
doing
get to
some
do?
freelance stuff.
You
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
Focusing on anything specific?
Nope, just
Just writing?
Yep.
Happy to be home?
Yeah.
You look good.
thanks.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Team Dingle is back. Find them Facebook as well. They can see and check you out on there.
Check out our travels. Check out our story.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and seriously, it's so good to see you guys home.
Appreciate it,
Thanks.
Tony.
All right. Hey, hello, Steamboat. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Goodbye.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. Welcome back, and thanks for hanging out with us. Now we're going to get into some smart, educational information that we've been looking forward to for a while. I've got Liz Mussett from Golden Leaf. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And I just said it, we appreciate it so much because, let's just be honest, marijuana is making an impact.
It is,
Yes. And it's not just roll it up, smoke it, pack it up. There's CBDs and wax and this, that, and the other. You got knowledge.
Yes.
And we wanted to just talk about maybe CBD and anxiety was what I was hearing.
Yeah.
Lay it on us.
I just started in the cannabis industry just in January.
Okay.
And anxiety just kind of hits home most personally. So I started exploring different CBD products and just really had like no idea how many products there are out there.
Right.
Like so many different kinds of lotions and rubs and tinctures and gummies and really like any way to help people consume to get the medicine that they need. But yeah, high CBD products do have a little bit of THC in there.
Right.
But CBD on its own is mostly a placebo effect.
Okay.
Especially if you're purchasing online.
No.
Just because the hemp industry is not as regulated as the cannabis industry.
Okay.
So when you're deriving CBD from hemp plants, there's no regulation on that. So you really don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you, now if someone says to you, Liz, I'm anxious, I'm not sure, do you want to talk them through a couple of options, or how do you determine what they should do, whether it's a tincture or lotion or what have you?
Well, we do get a lot of people out of state, and that's really unfortunate because it is a little bit trial and error on figuring out what products work best for you. Personally, I take a gummy in the morning, and then I take one at lunch.
Okay.
And I take a gummy that's high in CBD. It's got 20 milligrams of CBD.
Okay.
And then 2 milligrams of THC.
Okay.
So no, like, psychoactivities, so I can go about my day.
Right.
I don't feel, like, stoned at work because I need to be, like, articulate at work.
Yeah.
And everyone comes into the pot shop thinking everyone's stoned.
Yeah,
so.
let's dispel that myth. Not true. You guys got a good sense about what you're doing.
Right, yeah, we're not just there for the fun side of things, we're also there for like the medicinal side.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, the gummy effect as well, and when you say placebo, because I know I'd like to say I prefer recreational. The indica, the sativa, or the CBD, like, go into that a little bit.
So THC, CBD, they're cannabinoids.
Right.
And everyone inside of them has an endocannabinoid system.
Okay.
So like those we process a different way. Sativa and indica, those are different kinds of strains of cannabis, like stuff that you would smoke. It does come in gummies and stuff like that.
Right.
Sativa tends to be more of like the cerebral.
Okay.
The like giggles, creativity, helps you focus. So helps some people focus.
Okay.
If you tend to be an anxious person, it might make your mind a little racy.
Really?
Yeah. So like, if I usually smoke indica strains, just because it's more of a body high. It's a little bit more like stress relieving, relaxing. It helps you like prepare for sleep at the end of the night. And then hybrid is also a term that's just a blend of both sativa and indica.
Right.
And that can be anywhere on that scale.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different, yeah.
And again, with the CBDs, a rub or a tincture, a little bit of, how do you determine how much and when? How do you work through that?
I always start with a small dose, especially for like consumers who don't really smoke regularly or like have never had cannabis. Like you have a super low tolerance, so like take advantage of that. I wouldn't start with like a super high dose, because then your body is going to adjust that, and it's good to take one day out of the week to kind of take a break, so that does keep your tolerance high. Which is interesting. Yeah. Have like a sober Sunday or something.
Okay.
Not that you're like.
Which will hopefully keep you at a nice level.
Exactly.
Consistently?
Consistent, tolerance.
Golden Leaf, plethora of supplies and products.
Supplies, yes.
Anything that you rank way up there, or do you like to, anything that you recommend regularly? What do you got?
We do have a lot of tinctures. People have a lot of luck with the tinctures. And we have the strains tincture specifically, and it's a 20-to-1 ratio. So just 1 milligram of THC for every 20 milligrams of CBD.
Oh, wow.
And then I think you get less than a milligram per dose. It's 16.48 milligrams of CBD per dose, and then like 0.83 milligrams of THC per dose. And that's 30 doses, and it's $55.
Okay.
So that's something you can do for like an extended period of time.
Yeah. Now I'm just really soothing my intrigue here. The tinctures. Process. What? How do you go about it?
The best way is to hold it under your tongue, just because we have so many veins under our tongue.
Okay.
So it just absorbs really nicely.
Yep.
You can put it in food too, though.
You can.
Yeah.
Same effect again, or are we dealing more in
more
that
mild?
More mild.
Just because it's going through our digestive system.
Right.
And we think we're absorbing about 50% of cannabinoids once it's going through your digestive system, like with edibles and that sort of thing. Just because our body breaks down a lot of things, when especially in our stomachs. But,
how did you come about doing this? Now, you said anxiety on a personal level, but did you say, okay, look, this is what I'm going to do, this is what's going to help me, because someone recommended it to you?
Well, at a young age, I was going to therapy for depression. They put me on antidepressant medication, and I was, like, not having it.
Gotcha.
It did not make me feel any better. So at that point, I kind of turned to cannabis.
Okay.
And I was just smoking THC.
Sure.
So then, at the age of 25, anxiety just hits.
Now, what do you tell me, if you don't mind sharing? What's anxiety for you when it hits?
It's just like my mind kind of plays tricks on me and tells me everything's wrong and everything's like not okay.
Okay.
And after a while, you can kind of like build tools and like have things to like exercises to be like, whoa, this isn't me. This is just my anxiety.
Right.
And it's not like a total cure-all with CBD, but it brings things back to like a normal level.
Okay.
And I can like explain like what CBD does exactly.
Please.
It's a little scientific, but
go. We've got scientists watching. Let's be educated.
But we thought endorphins were like the molecule that like make us happy, like runner's high, that sort of thing. But we discovered endorphins were too big, and it's actually anandamide, or AEA.
Okay.
Abbreviated AEA.
Yeah.
So CBD fights off enzymes that break down AEA. It kind of like builds a little barrier around it and like encourages reproduction of AEA as well. THC is a little different. It like fits like a key into our neuron receptors and plugs in like really interesting information and like helpful information, like prevents tumor growth and like all sorts of different stuff. So THC and CBD are a little bit different, but CBD is the greatest for anxiety.
Any new products on the horizon or anything that we could be aware of, or something that you're looking forward to?
We're coming out with, well, we do have a couple of serums,
what do you got?
But they're getting a little bit further along with some serums that you can just rub on your wrist, and then it absorbs into your bloodstream.
Come on.
So like, oh, I'm feeling a little anxious, just rub a little something on. Yeah, it's our nano serum. Come check it out.
Nano serum.
Yeah.
What's that cost?
I'm not sure on the price.
Right,
I should have had that on the top of my head. Sorry.
You'll be back.
I'll be back, yeah.
Golden Leaf online, people can look up products as well.
Yes,
Where do they go?
all our products are online at goldenleaf.com. So.
Goldenleaf.com.
Or don'tleaf.co, I think.
And as well, people should understand, you have the recreational up top, medical down
are
below.
on the other side, yeah.
Right.
And if anyone ever wants to set up an appointment to speak with the doctor, they can set up through us.
Okay. And now, do you have regular scheduled appointments, or is it that doctor that comes up?
He comes in twice a month. He usually comes to the Hampton Inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how is that taken off as well? Are you finding the medical numbers rising?
I think so, especially with like people with medical conditions.
Right.
Because people need things regularly, and not a lot of people can afford a $55 tincture every single month.
Sure.
So on the medical side, things are more potent, so
Okay.
they last a little bit longer, and they're a little more cost efficient.
That's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm wondering, with the recreational medical comparison, are you seeing like, hey, it is anxiety, or it's body pain, or any spikes or
It's a
consistency?
whole list of different things. I see different things every single day. And my favorite thing is when customers come back and they're like, this really helped me. And it's always something different, always a different condition. We even have like people come in and get tinctures for their elderly dogs.
Okay, there's another
And
aspect.
that has CBD in it as well.
So it's okay. Animals, or are we rubbing it or putting it a tincture under the tongue?
So it's a tincture.
Okay.
And it's really high in CBD, but it also has THCA.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit different than THC. It's unactivated THC.
Okay.
So you get some of the medicinal benefits, but none of the psychoactivity.
Okay.
So it helps with pain relief, anti-anxiety.
Yeah.
For like anxious dogs who like freak out
Yeah.
when you're gone. Yeah.
And now, does it matter the size of the dog, how much that tincture is, as well? Is that something you got to be aware of?
But it's very clear on the bottle on dosing, which is really nice, because some of them you have to like really look for the dosage, but that one's like on the bottle, very clear.
and so have you had people come in and say, hey, I've tried this with the dog and it worked great?
Yeah.
What do they see? I mean, is it just
well,
a calming?
One of my regulars, he has a dog with lung cancer, and they had a 4-week
window
pretty much of like how long this dog was going to be alive. And it's been 4 months now, and this dog's still living life.
Love it.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is awesome. Yeah. All right, so give me one myth or one rule or something people need to be aware of and constantly think of when they're partaking.
I just don't like when people come in and think like sativa's an upper and indica's a downer.
Okay, real quick, I used to hear couch.
Couch, yeah. Which I mean, like we said, indica's relaxing, but it's more of a body high.
Okay.
And sativa is not energetic. Like THC in general just kind of makes you sleepy and just kind of, it's just all about like where.
Is it a placebo thing where you are in your own head?
I mean, like some people prefer sativa, some people prefer indica, but I don't think either one makes you more energetic.
You don't?
No, I don't.
I think we're gonna have to do some type of survey.
Yeah, we can do a survey.
The Golden Leaf Indica Sativa survey.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a great idea. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and you're gonna be back, right?
Yes,
we're gonna have you back again.
Excited.
Liz Must, you guys, and check out goldenleaf.co.
.co. Yeah.
.co. If you want to get involved and if you want to shatter some mysteries or myths about the medicinal or recreational marijuana industry. Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC, hanging out on a Thursday, episode 24. Appreciate you guys being up. Cody Drotty, my man. Code Dizzy. Thanks for watching, buddy. Miss you. Come on home, homie. Bring the wife, bring the kids. Let's post. I know you're successful in Kentucky. Go Blue! But we miss you back here too, homie. Good to see you up watching. Rock, the donut, or bagels. Hey, my bad. Colorado Bagel Company is keeping the name. I totally blew that for the last 3 days, and I apologize. It's not changing the name to whatever I said. I'm not going to say it again. It's still going to be the Colorado Bagel Company. They're closed from the 14th to the 24th for renovations, brush-ups, touch-ups, and whatnot. Maybe a little enhance on the menu. But it is still going to be the Colorado Bagel Company. My sincerest and deepest apologies for misleading you. No name change. Don't worry about that. On another front, Yampa Street, closed. Beep, beep, beep. Don't go that way. Warning you now, if you're coming down River Road, back, stop. Or just don't plan on taking Yampa. You're going to have to cut through the alley or go to Main Street or head on over to Oak Pine. But Yampa, one into the other. Surprise if you didn't get the memo. We're closed. They're doing some repaving, it looks like, working on things, making a nice smooth roadway down by the river. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're cruising. Bikers, be aware. It's going to be a little rough down there, so you might not want to be on that path. Mr. Shelters is still MIA, people. Let's pull our locals together, get the love, get the knowledge. Anything you may have seen, heard, feel, thinking, thoughts cross your mind, reach out to the police department, 879-1090, and let them know what the heck might be happening with Mr. Shelters. And if anyone knows, please reach out and let's get Matty home and help out his family. Again, pick up your Steamboat Pilot today for some happening to see what's going on this weekend. Got to remind you guys to sign up. We've got maybe a day left to sign up for the cornhole tournament. Brian and I were trying to tell Loretta, Steamboat time. People, Steamboat time. So if you're just still thinking about it, you're just hearing about it, or you just picked up the paper, or you just got into town, there's a cornhole tournament Saturday at the tennis center. If you think you could throw bags, you need to sign up ASAP. If you really want to do it and you feel like you can't do it online, go into the tennis center and talk to Loretta. Tell her you want to get signed up. Harvey and I will be there emceeing, also participating. I think I might be trying to win this whole thing. My wife is going to be participating. Remax as a team. Her line was, "We got this in the bag," so to speak. So she's talking smack at me a little bit already. I appreciate that. Try and distract her if I can. Want to see what else was going on around here. I had some other happenings that I wanted to mention coming up. What else we had? I mentioned Grounded. On Friday, you guys, there's guided hikes now that are starting up at Steamboat Lake State Park. So as well, you can do that. Those start at 10 a.m. They go to 11. Friday afternoon, ACBL sanctioned bridge as well. That's at the Heart of Steamboat Methodist Church. And that goes from 12:30 to 4. All players are welcome. Arrive 15 minutes early to RSVP. Tea at the Hayden Library is on from 3 to 4. You can enjoy friendship and conversation with your neighbors. Theme will be peace. That's a great theme. Colorado Public Lands Day celebration at Mountain Tap Brewery from 5 to 6:30. I like this. Yampa Valley Sustainability Council is hosting an informal networking event at Mountain Tap Brewery in honor of Colorado Public Lands Day. For the second year in a row, Mountain Tap is doing this, brewing a special beer, the Saison. Get out. Encouraging beer drinkers to get out and enjoy the land. That's very cool at Mountain Tap. We also have pizza presentation, medical marijuana, breaking good or breaking bad. And that's going to be interesting. That's Friday at Colorado Mountain College, Albright Auditorium from 5:30 to 7:30. Join them for pizza and presentation by Steve Wright, MD, on medical marijuana. You need to RSVP by calling 970-761-2207 or email Mountain Medicinal Injury at gmail.com. Okay? Steve Boyton will be playing at Orem Friday from 6 to 8. You can check out Steve with a showcase of his talents on guitar and vocals, playing favorite songs spanning more than 4 decades. Rick St. Pierre and Willie Samuelson will be at Three Peaks Grill from 6 to 9. We're Not Clowns. That was my big one. I wanted to tell the chief. I got it out. They're celebrating. The clowns are turning 21 years old. They're adults. Kinda. They're celebrating 21 years of We're Not Clowns, juggling and comedic troupe that's been delighting audiences across the globe with their family-friendly blend of comedy and zany antics. That's at 7 p.m., you guys. You probably want to check that out if you have not seen the clowns. And if you have, come down and see them again because it's definitely worth it. Tyree Woods and Denton Turner of Buffalo Commons, they're playing at the Press on 7 p.m. on Friday. Lead singer and guitarist Tyree Woods and bassist Denton Turner with special guests. No cover, okay? Black Bear Game Show at Steamboat Lake Park. You can join an interpreter down at the Sunrise Vista Amphitheater and test your black bear knowledge and win prizes. That's kind of cool. And last but not least, as we mentioned, Wish You Were Pink, Schmiggity's, 9 p.m., and that features full album sets with Animals, Wish You Were Here, Dark Side of the Moon, and The Wall. Okay? So that's what's going on. Again, pick up your pilot today, see what's happening. You can also go to steamboatpilot.com to see what's going on. Let me recap for you a little bit. Super fun show. We're coming up, people. I'm very excited. We'll be right here on the, Chief Theater stage. And we like to say, the more you drink, the funnier we are. Special start time of 7:30. Get here a little early. Get yourself a seat. Get yourself a beverage. Get comfortable. Sit back, relax, enjoy the entertainment. There will be, and always is, a touch of crowd participation. We hope to have a little fun with everything. And what we like to say is, if you can't laugh at yourself, what are you going to laugh at? So be prepared. And we do. We make fun of ourselves a little bit. A lot. Actually, a lot. So that's what we do. If you notice here, Steamboat Soccer scarf is on. It's game day. The U9s will be kicking off. They're on the pitch at 5:15. I got the Steamboat Stars playing Team 7. I'm pretty excited. Got a couple compliments from some parents. And if you're watching, I want to give you a compliment because thank you for telling me Cooper looks like a good soccer player, and don't tell him because I can't have it go into his head yet. He's been working very, very hard. One parent said he's trying to impress me, and that's awesome, but I really have to point this out to everyone watching and wondering, we stress fun. And it's there's an American way of winning and losing and keeping score, and our kids do that. Even though we don't keep score, they do. But they are having a great time, and I keep saying, and just like with Ryan and Sophie here, parents, we appreciate all that you do as well. Okay, it's fun. It's something that we have a passion for, and I hope to keep doing that for a long time, as long as my boy's enjoying it. Here's the catch on this. Keep an eye on the weather. We will play through a little bit of rain. If the lightning looks like it gets over the fields, that's when we say no mas. We head for the cars and we shut it down. We'll make it a makeup game sometime at the end of the season. So be aware. Keep an eye on the weather. If you can get there on time, do that. Ooh, I get something immediately. Ooh, what is that? Cheeseburgers in Paradise? Scott Franz? Scott Franz, you guys. I don't know if we can zoom in. Merrick, you got a magic button. Can you see that? Check that out. Our boy Scott Franz, who's hiking. Oh, Scotty, if you're sitting there or you're on Wi-Fi or you're on your sat phone, we miss you. Call in and let us know. But that burger looks good. I'm sure I bet that's the best cheeseburger of your life. It is. And
Mile
rumor has it. What?
Mile 151.
Mile 151. And rumor has it, I think he shot us a video. he heard an incredible rattlesnake that he couldn't see. I mean, it was loud, like, but he couldn't see it. I think at that point I might have turned around and started walking home. I don't do snakes, and I'm wondering, can I have my earbuds in and be hiking on this trail? That's probably not a good thing to do, because these snakes that blend in and are big and could hurt me could do it. So, hey, Scott Franz, cool. Cody Drotty, thanks. Leaf Brookmeyer, I hope you're doing your baby yoga. Mom, miss you. You guys have a great Thursday. Keep it Steamboat, and you know what? I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day.